Hey folks, hey Red Alert folks, listen, I'm tired. I've been up since 7 a.m. I was actually leaving. I was going home. I'm exhausted. And I walk out of our perimeter security and I want you to see just the idiocracy of what I'm looking at here at the protesters that are here at the RNC. Walk outside and of course you've got protesters, counterprotesters. You have this perimeter of policemen standing up, protecting, line, keeping the people coming out and in very, very safe. You've got them standing respectful, everything. Right behind them, you have probably one of the most hateful speech, cursing speeches I've ever heard of. I don't want to know what you want to say Black Lives Matter, I've been told, revolution.com. The words they're saying right there is absolutely... The fact that they can sit there and say that while looking into the eyes of the men that are protecting them, the men and women in blue and in uniform that are protecting them, is absolutely just ridiculous. So this is the chaos that we're seeing right here surrounding us. You've got wonderful men in uniform protecting, keeping this peace, keeping people safe. Then behind them, you have folks literally cursing them, calling them murderers, calling them every name under the sun. Now you've got this bullhorn war going on, which I can't figure out what they're saying. You do have the repenters. You have the evangelicals. I don't even say they're evangelicals. And just absolutely ludicrous right now. Stop murder by police. Who do these people think are protecting them? I wanted you guys to kind of get a feeling of what exactly the chaos that's going on outside here. And how somebody could sit here and as the men in blue, the men in uniform, are being so good and just standing there taking it. This is ridiculous. I mean, who do these folks think they are? Who do you think are the people keeping them safe? Right here in the middle of the officers. It looks like as they are escorted out safely and keeping them safe by police officers and law enforcement. This folks can't make this kind of stuff up. So that's the protesters that we had today. Now, like I said, this has been it. We already knew that the bicycles were that was the big excitement for the day, folks. Anybody else see the irony in this? Does anybody else see how those folks can think that they can come out here and at least they were peacefully protesting and sit there and tell folks that they're the murderers, the ones keeping them safe. These men in blue, men and women in blue. And there's hundreds of them. I mean, everything. Okay. Oh, now, guess who's coming in? This is going to be a real treat. Now, it's like a stage. I guess they rotate in and out as to what stage. Now we've got our favorites, which would be Code Peak.
Good. Stay down.
We've got Code Peak now coming in. Aren't they fun? Isn't this great? Stop hate against immigrants, but they're going to encourage hate against others. Yes. So if any of you guys ever want to see what Code Pink activists look like, there's it. Meanwhile, I still have never identified what group they are. I mean, this is, so I guess what happens is this is basically like a stage in front of the RNC. And I guess they take time to take shifts protesting. So we had the anti-law enforcement folks. Now we've got Code Pink. Interesting. But on the whole, though, it's actually very peaceful. It's actually very orderly. Like I said, large law enforcement presence kind of helps. Okay, now we've got this hate. Let's see. Want to buy a protest sign, folks? For once, folks, I am absolutely speechless just watching this whole scene. But the one thing, like I said, that I can say it's actually extremely peaceful. Large police presence has kept it that way. Good folks out here. So don't believe this narrative that it's dangerous and scary out there, that there's just big riots happening here. Actually, people are pretty much getting along. They're speaking their piece, and they're moving on. Except that. Imagine the end of male supremacy. I didn't know we had male supremacy. Okay. I didn't know that we had male supremacy. So these are what their problems are. These are their grievances. Well, like I said. So here's a great lineup tonight. Hope you guys get to watch. There's some surprises, but it kicks off. Actually, it's about to start. If you turn on, I personally suggest CNN, but you guys can pick your own station of choice. Willie from Duck Dynasty is going to kick us off. Oh, see, they're all going right there. And outside, just another night. Night one here in Charlotte. Incredible, folks. Now, should we see what Code Pink has to say? Because we've always heard, they've got microphones.
We are the people and we're here to say we want peace each and every day. Hey GOP, can't you see what your wars are doing to me?
There are wars? I thought Obama was president. He's a Democrat, but what do I know?
We are the people and we're here to say we're ready for peace every day.
Actually, looks like Code Pink's kind of lost some power. I would remember them 4 years ago. They were a lot bigger than this. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think my daughter's brownie group, Girl Scout group's bigger than this. Thanks, guys, for all you do. Okay, guys, I'm going home after a long day. I start tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., I think. But I just wanted you to kind of get a real taste of what the environment is. At rightalerts.com, we're going to show you the truth. You might hear on the news that, there's all this chaos. Actually, right outside, it's very law and orderly, and that's a lot. And that's fully thanks to the men and women in uniform who's kept us safe. Stay tuned. Night one, the program's about to begin. Talk to you guys later. Bye.